One of the most important aspects of trading to really grasp is the proper use of leverage and to use leverage like a professional. The use of leverage is arguably the most important aspect of risk management, and managing your risk as a trader is going to be the single most important factor in your success or otherwise as a trader. So you really must pay attention to this lesson, as this lesson in itself could be the one factor that's actually hindering your progress as a trader. And if you ignore this lesson, it will almost certainly end in disaster for you at some point in the future. Now, leverage is simply a way of trading with more money than you actually have in your account. So obviously, using leverage can maximize your gains. However, it is a double-edged sword, so it can also rapidly increase your losses too. So this is one of the reasons why in Britain, the Financial Conduct Authority in the UK would like to reduce the amount of leverage accessible to traders. Just too many people have lost their entire trading accounts by the misuse of leverage. And the best way to understand leverage is to think of your lot size or your trade size versus your account size. And your account size is simply how much do you have in your account. So let's say, for instance, that you have 10,000 US dollars in your account. Now, if you buy one standard mini lot, you are trading unleveraged. Let me give you an example here on the chart. So I've got, let's say for the sake of argument, I've got 10,000 US dollars in my account. I then will open one mini lot, 0.10 of a standard lot. And if I sell or I buy, I would then be trading unleveraged. And that's because my position would match the amount of money in my account. So my position size is one mini lot and my account size is 10,000 US dollars. So what this means is, as a general rule, if you have 10,000 US dollars in your account, you should only trade one mini lot or one standard lot as your standard position. Now, if you opened two mini lots with a 10,000 US dollar account, you would then be trading leverage to the tune of 1 to 2. Now, I'm not suggesting that you never use leverage. There are times when it's appropriate to use leverage, but you should use leverage in relation to your conviction level, because the more leverage you use, the harder it is to think clearly about your trade and act with conviction. And the very last thing you want to do is to be over-leveraged in a trade that you don't have conviction with. You're not really setting yourself up with the right chances for success. The other warning to note is using leverage also makes you vulnerable to black swan events, which is when huge movements can happen in the currency markets. For example, in 2015, the Euro-Swiss franc pair fell around 40% in a few minutes. Let's see if I can pull that up on the chart here and you can see that impact. And there we go. You see, that was a black swan event. Look at the size of that. This is the weekly candlestick chart. And the whole currency devalued about 40% in just a few minutes. That is shocking. So if you were trading leverage during that event, you would almost certainly be wiped out. And huge hedge funds, brokers, and retail traders were all wiped out during that event. So, leverage is only to be used when your trade is planned, knowing that if a black swan event does occur, you may be wiped out, and you may never recover from that. Also, don't use leverage by accident. For example, don't trade Euro Aussie dollar short and an Aussie dollar Canadian dollar long, because you will be doubled up on Aussie dollar long. And if any event occurs that affects the Aussie dollar, you'll be leveraged on the Aussie dollar. So one of the key reasons for not using leverage, and this is where you'll really find the benefit, is that it helps you stay calm, focused on the markets. It will assist you in the key concept of protecting your profits and your account balance. So take this way and bring it into your trading. It will give you a clearer mind, a better outlook for trading profitably, and give you a much better chance of trading successfully for the longer term.